All right. So it's another lonely Valentine's Day, huh? So, how do we get here? And what can we do to make sure that next time this rolls around, you actually have the honor and the privilege to drop $150 on a nice dinner for a girl that loves you? Okay. What can we do? Well, there are three habits that most guys have that keep them single and make sure that they stay lonely. And I'm just going to wrap these off the top of the dome for you on Valentine's Day. All right. It's actually the day before right now. And I'm sitting in the lobby of my apartment complex. And I just want to teach you a little bit of game. I was actually filming another video. And I realized that probably would make more sense to make a video about loneliness and how to stop it, because a lot of guys are feeling lonely about this time of year. Okay, so the first thing that guys do that keep them lonely is first they isolate themselves when they stop making progress. So especially when you do things like watch YouTube channels about dating or about self-improvement, you get told that you need to do things that are different from other people, and so you need to like not listen to your friends. And that is true, because you wouldn't go to a classic one is like you wouldn't go to a person like your friend Dave that and ask him about knee surgery. He has a knee, but like you wouldn't ask him, right? So you wouldn't go to a guy that has a girlfriend and ask him. You would go to a expert, right? You would go to a knee surgeon for knee surgery, and you would go to an expert on dating for dating, right? Like obviously, but I think a lot of times in the self-improvement space, guys will isolate themselves and be like, yeah, my friends don't understand me and what I'm trying to do with my life. And that can get really lonely. So the one thing, the first thing I wouldn't do, and this is a really bad habit, is don't isolate yourself. Okay, so don't isolate yourself. Still surround yourself with friends. Still go out and try to have fun. One of the biggest things that leads to guys doing the second bad habit, which is taking yourself way too seriously and really just like not being able to have fun in life in general, is isolating yourself. So one, don't isolate yourself. And then two, kind of leads me into this point, is don't take yourself so seriously. So many guys take themselves so goddamn seriously, and they, it completely ruins any chances that they have of attracting the types of girls that they want to date. Because the fact is, unless you're, and even for guys that are like super hardcore, like over the top alpha male type guys, like when these guys take themselves too seriously, it's not a good look and girls don't like it. They just put up with it because those guys have so much going on for them. But for the average guy, if you want to get better with girls, the last thing you can do is take yourself too seriously. You have to be able to laugh at yourself and joke and, be able to laugh about the fact that, like, for example, like, I'm just a dork on the internet, just filming videos about talking to girls in my apartment complex. And I'm pretty sure there's, like, people here that can, like, hear me. And, like, I just sound like a dumbass. And it's like, whatever. Like, this is going to happen, right? And I think that's a sign of true confidence, is the ability to laugh at yourself. So, that's a really big habit that guys have that I think is very negative, is like taking yourself way too seriously. Especially if you're trying to improve. You might be watching this video and you're like, well, it is serious. I really do want to get better. It's like, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, you have to be able to laugh at the things you suck at and be able to take a joke and joke about yourself a little bit. That's very important. All right. The third thing that guys do, and this is probably the most dangerous one, is they take a passive role in their dating life. So if you're one of those guys that's like a hopeless romantic, this is probably the biggest thing that you make a mistake on. And the mistake is just that you think that everything's going to work out. You're waiting for fate. You're waiting for, the girl, Jessica in accounting to realize how good of a guy you are. And it's just not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. Like, if you've gone X amount of years, X amount of months without getting results in your dating life, like, I hate to say it, man, but it's not going to change. And even if it does change, even if you do get lucky one time, you're probably not going to get better from there. Like, you're probably going to mess it up. And I'm saying this as a guy that's messed it up plenty of times. Like, that's why I got help. That's why I ended up getting a mentor and just like paying for help, because I needed it. And I'm not sad that I did, right? I'm not upset about it. I'm like fine, right? I have like a really great dating life. I'm married now. I'm happy. My dating life is the exact thing that I've always wanted. So I'm not mad about it. And so if you're taking this passive role to your dating life, one thing that I would suggest is like, wake the fuck up and like be kind of angry. Like, you should let yourself get mad about the fact that you're not happy with your dating life right now. Because why would you be happy with it? If it's not what you want and you're not creating your own reality and making it happen, why would you be happy? Why would you be complacent? Why would you just let it be the way it is? It's kind of bullshit. You shouldn't let it be like that. So those are 3 habits that I've seen that keep guys really lonely and stuck. Hopefully you can apply this, and by next Valentine's Day, you might have a girlfriend. All right. So I will see you guys in the next video. Send this to cousin Jerome. Send this to cousin Jerome. He's been needing it. He's been a little lonely lately. All right. See you guys next one. Peace.